You, Matt, and thanks everybody for coming out. I am painfully aware I'm the last thing standing between you and happy hour, so I'll do my best to make this brief. My name is Bill Cherniak. I'm an emergency physician, and I'm the founder and CEO of Rocket Doctor. So, little exercise for the group. By a show of hands, how many people have ever sat in a room that looked something like this and waited just a little bit longer than you would have liked to see a physician? Yeah, basically everybody for folks watching. And when you got to see that doctor, by another show of hands, how many folks found that they were just a little bit burnt out or rushed you just a little bit more than you would have liked for your visit? Again, essentially everybody. So now imagine you're one of 90 million Americans on Medicaid, which is the health insurance for folks at or below the poverty line, pregnant women, children, called Medi-Cal here in California. And think about the difficulty you'd have accessing clinical services and how often you would end up in one of those waiting rooms unnecessarily. This is a massive problem impacting tens of millions of folks, costing the system tens of billions of dollars every year. As a physician, this next number is particularly irksome to me, where we spend up to a day a week on non-clinical administrative duties. That's in part contributing to 65% of us feeling burnt out. Rocket Doctor, we're flipping the paradigm by empowering physicians to build and scale our own independent practices, largely virtually in a Shopify-like model. We then go a step beyond and produce a marketplace where we can intelligently match the right patient to the right provider, largely folks on Medicaid and in those rural and remote communities. We build all the software that powers that, both the practice and the matching. We've now helped over 300 physicians care for over 350,000 patient visits across North America. The first AI tool that we've been developing the last 10 weeks is called Rocket Doctor Connect. Myself and a team of physicians have been building a set of proprietary triage algorithms, which we've put onto large language models and into a chatbot to help you as a patient understand, do I need to go sit in that waiting room for that in-person visit, or in fact, can I use Rocket Doctor for a virtual visit? Next, tackling that day a week of the administrative duties, we have Health Voyager. Rather than have to sift through hundreds of pages of medical records, free text notes, PDFs, lab requisitions, I can simply say, summarize the patient's medical history. It pulls from all of that, summarizes, I can copy and paste into the medical note, and I get all the information on the patient that I require. This technology is fueling the incredible growth we've already been experiencing, 86% growth in revenue since the end of Q3 last year, up to 1.3 million of ARR based on last month's MRR. We've precipitously dropped, thank you. We've dropped our CACs by up to 90% while exponentially scaling patient volume in the same period of time. I have a background at Hopkins, Kaiser Permanente, and the NIH. I get to work with one of my brothers, who's a corporate M&A lawyer, film producer, went to the LSE. Our team has deep expertise in public health, computer science, and clinical medicine. These are all doctors. These are experts in the world in clinical medicine and digital health, and they help us to build and scale our product, bring in new physicians, and are doing it on equity. And they do it because they believe in the mission and vision of what we're doing at the company. We're raising a $1.3 million round in equal parts to build our AI tech, train our platform, and execute 2 new contracts, one of which we've actually got over the course of this program as well, with a 500,000 member managed care plan in Southern California. We have a great group of folks on our cap table currently, and if you'd like to join us on our mission of advancing equitable access to healthcare while leveraging advanced technology, come chat with me.